Previously on Luke's Big Brother 17, Josh D was the head of household of his half of the house. Josh D made quite a reputation for himself, and the other players saw him as a bit of a politician. Josh wanted to start an alliance with Emily K, Patrick, and Dee Dee, which led to Patrick and Emily forming a tight bond. Josh was thrown off by Tyler's inability to commit, and Josh planned on targeting Tyler until he and his secret friend Patrick discussed backdooring Dee Dee. With this plan still brewing, Josh nominated Tyler and his friend Hans.
Tyler and Hans, I'm deciding to nominate y'all, or put y'all on the block. I'm sorry. I wish you the best of luck if you know, in this upcoming Power of Veto competition. I really do, and I'm sorry to make this wave on y'all to start, but I do respect y'all's players, and I hope that you respect my decisions.
To be honest, I am a little bit surprised. I'm feeling a little betrayed, honestly. I thought our conversation was great, and he said that he needed someone who was sure on his alliances, and I made it very clear that I like Miss Dee Dee, I like Patrick, and I like Cecile, and I made it very clear that I would like to be in alliance with them, and I don't know what he's saying. We'll see how the veto competition goes. I think I am the stronger candidate, possibly, if I do not get out of the block, but we'll see.
Alright, it is time for the Power of Veto competition. This game is called time betting, so I will give you a task, and you have to put how long you think it'll take you to complete that task. If you put the shortest time, you have to beat your time. If you fail, you're eliminated because you're a failure. But if you succeed, then whoever put the longest time is eliminated. This process will continue until one person remains as the winner of the Power of Veto. Does anyone have any questions?
Alright.
How long will it take you to score 2 free throws using this ball?
Is it like standard free throw range?
I believe so. I'm not an expert. Sorry if you couldn't tell. Yeah. Alright, reveal. Starting with Patrick.
45 seconds.
3 minutes.
Oh god.
I can't.
Flip it around for me.
Ugh. 8 seconds.
Well, I mean, they're
Wait,
just
say it out loud for the camera.
8 seconds. They're just regular 30 seconds.
You gotta get your rebound though.
Minute 30.
No.
87 seconds.
Alright, so you will have to do it in 8 seconds, Josh D. Who put the longest time?
And there's nobody rebounding?
3 minutes. Huh? No, I said you get your own rebound.
No, I said so. I thought you said you did.
Alright, I have 8 seconds. I will start as soon as you release your first throw. Out of time. I'm sorry, Josh, but you are out of time.
That was so close. I still could have done that.
For this next task, how long will it take you to run around that tree Michaelin's by and back? Run around that tree and back. You will start by touching this, and you will finish by touching this. Reveal?
Minute 30.
88 seconds.
45 seconds.
29. 25 seconds.
Alright, I believe Hans has the shortest time. Who has the longest? Once again, Cecile with minute 30.
Hey, you got it, bro. Hey, track star. You say both that piece.
Hey,
You have to like. He's got one like Jagger.
yeah, how long has that been? Like 8 seconds so far?
There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, get there. Get there. Get there. Quick. You have 25 seconds.
Oh, he's got to be at like 18 right now.
He has it.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
Alright, 9 seconds to spare. Alright, so Cecile, you've been decimated.
All good. Yeah.
Alright, house guests, for this next task, you instead of writing how long it will take you, you have to write down how many tries it will take you. How many tries will it take you to flip this water bottle on either one of the tables? You can empty it out into this cup as you see fit. Alright, reveal please.
5 tries.
3 tries.
8.
5.
Man. Wait for the camera to say it.
5.
Thank you.
I said 8.
Alright, so Hans with the least with 3, and Patrick is in danger, girl, with 8.
Thank you, girl.
Chug's whole thing realized you drank too much. I want him to like down to the middle of it.
Taylor, how do you figure these games?
Huh?
How do you make up these games?
I've gathered them over the years.
Years of middle school training has come to this moment.
Emma, make sure you get him, the table, everything in the shot.
Are you really a senior?
I'm gonna stretch for this one too.
So sorry, Patrick, but you're out of the Power of Veto competition.
Hey, game recognized game.
How long will it take you to stack a tower taller than this stack of buckets using these bricks? Reveal.
50 seconds.
Minute 30. Oh, I had a minute 45.
145.
Alright, so Tyler, you need to do it, and Dee Dee, you need to do it.
I had a minute 45.
50 seconds. Out of time. Sorry, Tyler, but you're out of the veto competition. For the final task, it will also work a bit differently. Whoever puts the longest amount of time has to complete the task. How long can you last with your hands on the ground and your feet on the wall? I can demonstrate.
I can demonstrate.
Wait, can we do it where there's not mold?
Say.
Yeah.
Can I go up further?
Yes.
Like walk my hands up further?
Like so?
Yeah.
Wait, go back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Alright?
Survivor.
Please say
I
out loud.
almost put 1 second.
Please
20
say out
minutes.
loud how long. Wait.
1 minute.
Seconds, 20 seconds.
Thank you. Alright? Alright? Live.
Live.
You and his brother.
Makes me so nervous.
Every shake.
How many seconds? Okay.
Congratulations, Hans. You have won the Power of Alright, so you can go back to your wing of the house and prepare for the video.
With a shake rattle.
I nominated Hans and Tyler because, I thought they were just kind of wishy-washy. I thought that in the end of the day, 2 people were going to work together. Beat them because they're seniors, they're young, they'll do that. Hans just won the Power Veto, which means he's almost for sure going to take him. I mean, he has to take himself off unless he's really rooting for Tyler. But either way, Hans winning the Power Veto was right. There's one person I didn't need to win it, and you're about to see who that is.
He has the opportunity to make a big move now, and we're
confused by his game.
yeah, we can't really get a read on him because, like, I mean, you know the show really well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know it fairly well. Like,
I love Big Brother. Yeah.
that's good. Okay, great.
Great.
But like, he's not doing a first date situation like
Yeah.
normal people do it.
He like called them out. It was like, you didn't show enough interest in this, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
When I would have just been like, I don't know y'all.
I know he had an
So
easy out,
disappointed.
but that might be from his lack of knowledge,
Maybe.
or it might be that he's like has a super hidden
He's
agenda.
watching this season though of Big Brother. Like, he's watching.
Yeah, he did make references to it. I'm just trying to think, because I don't think he's going for you. I think if he makes a move against somebody, it'll be against me. Or like he hears a seal. because I don't think if he puts up Jillian.
I don't know why I think he's gonna put this up, but I think he's gonna put
Really? I think if he puts up Jillian, that means like he must be really comfortable with like Dee Dee and like Hans, because like, and Cecile, like he must be really comfortable with them. So that's what I'm gonna try to make him do. I'm gonna try to make him feel completely comfortable, because if he puts up Jillian, as long as it's not me, like I'm like, I just don't like to put up. If I get put up, oh my gosh, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Like,
I know.
That would make me so
I
sad.
can't. I don't know. I can't be put up.
Yeah, and I'm definitely trying. Like I see, like with the thing about working with big players, is I agree that you got to work with big players, because like if you get all the big players out, then you're the last one standing. I'm totally down with you going forward.
I think that'd be really fun. I think it'd be fun. That'd be good. That'd be nice.
I'm a little weird about Josh, because like
I am too.
if he's doing this now with 8 people, imagine how it's gonna be with like 14. I like all the other variables. I'm afraid he might be able not be able to manage people as well as he thinks.
Like Hans was like, I don't know if he was not only like offended. Like I don't know how they like reacted to them being nominated and what he said. So I don't know if he's like
Gonna hold a grudge.
Yeah, I want to see like where he's standing, because if when we hop back into that big group, if Hans has an alliance or something and then goes to them and he's like, look, we might want to get Josh out because blah blah blah.
Are you close to anybody on the other side? Because I have like.
I mean, I talked with like Noah once or twice, but I don't really know him either. I don't know anyone.
I just really hope someone from our side of the house wins next HOH, because that would make me feel a lot more comfortable going into it. Because then I think everyone could just be like, well, you weren't on my side, so I don't know you, so you're going exactly, which would just be so nice.
I'll be honest, I was rooting for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So obviously the situation is I have some power right now, and just want to kind of see which way you might be leaning and what you might want to do.
All right. I'm happy you won, because Tyler was somebody I definitely wanted to put up. You, I put you up because honestly, first you didn't present such a strong alliance like Pac with me, but that was okay, because I did see you as like a stronger player, and you're kind of soft-spoken, which I understand, and I like that, which makes you a subtle player, but reliant. So you have the power, you want to take yourself off. So I know what I'm gonna do. I want to know who you want to see go up now. And be honest with me, because there's only, I mean, your voice probably isn't going to change my mind, because I think I already have the support for who I want to go up. But if you give me a sure vote, if you give me, and I can't, and I know like I'm asking you to tell me before I tell you, so I know that you tell me you're going to give me your vote before I tell you who I'm going to put up. It's a little bit different. But what I can tell you immediately is that if you do tell me your thoughts honestly, and if you do give me your assurance for a vote, I have some good strong alliances going on in this group and in that other group. I can keep you safe for a while. You have the power here. We both have some good standing to keep each other safe for a while.
And I get that. I'm very strong in my allegiance to Miss Dee Dee, Cecile, and Patrick. So those are kind of my main alliance. And I don't know if I just didn't make it clear enough earlier. I didn't really say much, but I thought it was a given, like with you two. I thought I just didn't say that, but.
So let me ask you.
I think I talked to Emily a little bit, so I have made a connection with her, but I haven't talked to Jillian at all. She's just kind of been sitting around. I don't know if that's her plan to try and lay low, but I just haven't talked to her at all. So that's kind of where I'm headed.
So do you like Patrick and Cecile? Would you like me, Patrick, and Cecile more than Dee? Because I don't think Dee likes me. I didn't get a good vibe from her. And honestly, she talked about putting up weaker people. She talked about putting up the people who are going to stick together.
What she has told me is that she would like to have an alliance with you, but she doesn't know if she can trust you. Because she said, like at the start of the game, you were saying like she's played before, she's kind of a threat, and so she thought you were gonna put her up. And so I think now she might have some trust in you that you haven't put her up. But that's just what I've heard. I know she wants an alliance. I mean, it's just she doesn't know she can trust you, but she might be more open or more trustworthy now. But that's just what she's told me.
Well, thank you, Hans. Could you please send out Patrick?
Okay. Good talking to you.
What I wanted to happen pretty much happened. I just need to make sure that I have the support for what comes next, for who goes up. Hans wasn't very reassuring, but that's okay. I think if I can get Patrick and Cecile.
Oh, dude, that is. Ooh, look at the ice. Ooh, let me
And
hear it.
after this,
Wait, no, it's not. Ooh, okay.
after the house wants to talk to you, Josh.
The house?
The head of household.
The head. Okay, I was like, the house. What are they? Guys, I know.
Oh, the house is like.
I know I'm wearing teal, but it's fine. Okay, cool.
How are you feeling?
What did you like say to him? Like, how did that go?
I just told him that
How did you feel about being nominated? How?
I thought I made my alliances very clear. So,
What did he mean by that?
he said
He might have just put you up with Tyler.
he said he was sure that I could win the veto, and he said he just didn't want to put like two kind of weak people together. And I was kind of apprehensive about you, but I told him I've talked to you, and like we talked a little bit, but I still haven't talked to Jillian at all. So he never told me who he was gonna put.
If he wants to like nominate her and just throw up Jillian, right? I don't know. I feel like that might be the easier route, but I don't know. Did you get a sense that he was willing to make a big move?
He said a little bit about Dee, but
Really?
I don't know.
That's the first.
I kind of reassured him. I said, "Don't do that."
I said, "Don't do that." Well, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go see what the house.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the house.
Okay, Jeff. I think I have Jillian. I know I have Jillian. Hans, little on the fence, but I'm ready to put up Dee.
Bro,
I know it's so risky though. It's the first one. If it doesn't work,
it's not gonna not work. She's going home.
She's
on the block. She's going home. But it's about.
I know we have Jillian, we have Emily. I know it's a
Talk to Dee Dee. See if she can like give you without a shadow of a doubt that you have nothing to worry about with her. Then I would really reconsider. But if she even gives you like a hint of unsureness, then I'd say go forward with it. But then who'd you put up? You know, if you said you go with Jillian, like you put Jillian up and say she's a pawn and try to get out Tyler, because people think you kind of want to get Tyler up.
Well, I did use. Oh, I mean, I have been using Tyler as a straw man. Like, do I really care about Tyler? No, he can go home. I'll be all right. But
I love you, Josh, but I also hate you.
Sorry. Well, we're in this together now. So, okay. I guess I could talk to Dee Dee. I know Hans didn't make me a shirt on her because he told me Dee Dee right now is feeling a little apprehensive of me, and she's not really sure. I think
Hans would never go against Dee Dee too.
Yeah, I know. And Hans would try to. And I think that Hans would try to convince Cecile not to. But if that's still you, me, Jillian, and Emily, that's 4-2.
What? You don't vote, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But it's besides the point. I think we'd have the votes to get her out, but it's like, you talk to her, maybe see if she offers up anything. It's a big old fat calf, big old thick move.
It really is. Do I want to slaughter it now, or do I want to milk it? I like Dee Dee. I wish that she could be a good ally, but I definitely see her like being one of the keys and sending me home later.
Sexy.
All right.
Good talk, homie.
Okay.
So how are you feeling?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get voted off first, but like, it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like over until it's like done.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't give up hope
I
yet.
still don't know if it's hard to read him because he seems sincere, but it's like you don't know.
Really don't know.
Some people were kind of talking about how you were kind of like a little worried about the game that I just already opened up, started playing, and I just want to kind of get where your head's at. Like,
Oh no, I think you're doing good. Yeah, I think you're being bold, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
Okay.
You know? And I think you're, it feels like you're targeting more players that you didn't have not just a conversation with, but that you feel like maybe not working with you or weaker because you don't know.
Yeah.
And you're trying to make a strong alliance. And to me, that's a good idea if you, once the houses come together, if you have a strong alliance, like kind of built in, which I think is a very good idea.
I know I'm making a wave.
I don't really think you're making a huge wave though.
Really?
And I guess depending on what you do next, yeah.
Okay.
But so far, I think what you've done is, I don't think it was a huge thing. I don't think that I'm assuming Hans is going to stay because he's going to save himself. And I don't think he has, I haven't talked to him, but I wouldn't think he has any kind of lasting animosity because of it.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know how much Tyler understands because he's still not talking with anyone, even though he's on the block, you know. So, because I don't think he understands that he needs to be, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know that you really got a lot of blood on your hands. I really don't think that you did.
Do you think if I put up somebody like Patrick, that they'd be too scared to vote somebody strong off, or do you think that they'd be like, let's get like him out of the way now?
I think that would surprise me if that happened.
Like if they sent him home?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess it depends on if you would put him up and how you spin it, you know. But I think it would be a surprise, you know. Especially because if you're thinking that you wanted to work with strong players, you know, like Emily and Patrick and me, or you know, whoever you think it, you know, if you say that you want to work together, but then you put him up, it depends on how you spin that, you know. Unless you want to get rid of, you know, someone who hasn't been talking, hasn't been socializing, that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of get it. I think I'm getting there. Okay. Well, thank you. I know we got to move along, so I think this is good. Meeting adjourned. I guess we'll move into the new nomination.
Here we are. It is time for your house's veto ceremony. Hans, you won the power of veto, and you can save yourself or Tyler from the block. What have you decided to do with it?
I think I'm gonna veto myself.
Alright, Hans, you are safe. Please get off. Alright, and Josh, you are HOH, so you must name the replacement nominee.
Okay, so this is really hard. This is hard to name just for nominations. Let's go. Ms. Didi, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to.
I expected it after that conversation.
Okay. I'm sorry that I put you up, but I just didn't get a very strong, I need like an alliance with you kind of vibe, and I kind of just need people who are willing to work with me now. I know that this is kind of like a big move, and I'm sorry, especially for Harrison. I'm sorry. But, this is the way that the game starts, so let's stick by this, and guys, let's go far.
Alright, with that, Didi and Tyler are the final nominees for this house.